Hello, this is History Shorts with the Artifactual Scholar. Today, I'll be talking about the United States Supreme Court decision in the Nix v. Hedden case. The tomato is a wonderful agricultural crop and an important component in many cuisines. But is the tomato a fruit or a vegetable? That was the question before the United States Supreme Court in the spring of 1893. The dispute over the nature of the tomato actually had its origins in a tariff imposed in the 1880s. Under the Tariff Act of 1883, imported vegetables were subject to a 10% tax, while imported fruits were not taxed. In 1886, John Nix and members of his family, who were importers of agricultural products, delivered a shipment of West Indian tomatoes to the port of New York. The customs collector for the port, Edward Hedden, imposed the 10% duty on the produce. Nix protested, claiming, correctly, that tomatoes were botanically classified as fruits, and therefore not subject to the import duty. Hedden insisted that tomatoes were vegetables and taxable. Nix was left with few options and reluctantly paid the duty. Then, in February 1887, Nix sued Hedden in federal court for restitution of the taxes paid on the tomatoes. The lower court ruled in favor of Hedden, and Nix appealed to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court heard the case in April 1893. Less than 3 weeks later, on May 10th, it rendered a unanimous decision. Writing for the court, Associate Justice Horace Gray noted that the main question in the case was the nature of the tomato. Was it vegetable or fruit? Relying on evidence and testimony from the lower court trial, Justice Gray conceded that botanically, tomatoes were indeed a fruit of the vine, similar to cucumbers, squashes, and peas. Yet, in common usage, and as pertaining to the tariff of 1883, tomatoes were considered vegetables. Therefore, the Supreme Court upheld the lower court verdict in favor of the defendant, Hedden, and set the precedent that, at least according to the United States government, tomatoes are officially vegetables. So the next time you slice up a tomato, remember that it took a panel of eminent judges to determine that you were in fact eating your vegetables. This has been History Shorts. Thanks for watching.